Brawlers, right? Like, this is it. Just the Vipers to support Hydro
no
Lurker.
Ovis here. No Ovis here.
Oh, no. Oh, my God, you're right. There's nothing to do about that. It's the overhand.
Oh, no, he's stuck. Oh, my God. There is High Templars everywhere. They're going to land a couple of storms. The Dark Templars is going to down on the Hydras. And after 38 minutes, it seems like Zest has finally done it as he lands a few more good juicy storms. And the last few Hydras of Dark are not going to be good enough. Oh my God, what a game.
Got this probe in the main about to fall, but MaxPax, yeah. On the other side of that, a little bit blinder. Obviously, Skiller's coming up here, checking what's coming out of the Stargate, sees it's an Oracle. I mean, this is a Stalker that's kind of on the map and not at home defending. Are we worried about that at all, Rotti?
I'm definitely worried a little bit, but since the second Stalker is here, I don't think the Oracle is going to try to fight it. I'm mostly worried about probes in the natural of MaxPax, and that's why he's getting a second battery. But if I now look at these build orders, I have to admit, I am not feeling super excited for Skillers, because his Twilight Council is going down at the exact same time as the Twilight Council of MaxPax. We do have a little Stalker pressure here, but I still feel that they're basically doing the same thing, but then MaxPax actually already has an Oracle out. MaxPax is going to lose a Stalker, by the way, at home. Skill is micro MaxPax a little bit there. We do have this stasis trap. That's going to be a big stasis trap. It's a massive stasis trap. What happened there? Skill is maybe a bit too busy. We're just going to try to run into the natural of MaxPax. Maybe get a snipe on the Robo. We're going to get... No, there's battery overcharge. Whoa, he just blew up his own units? He just blew up his own Stalkers? This time, the first run by was a success, and then he managed to morph. The burrowed Banelings there are so close to all these Marines. If Clem moves a little bit towards the bottom, oh, and he misses it as well. 18 more. As he's going down, he's going to run over the Banelings.
Oh my goodness! Wow, that game ended in fireworks. Clem, I can't believe Reyno is 2-2 against Clem. That is something that none of us thought was going to happen. Reyno is currently on vacation playing these games, and yeah, these Banshees still alive. How many kills do they have together? 3 and 0. I mean, Hero Marine hasn't been able to get much done with those at all. And Baneling's running into the third. Maybe the Zerglings kind of gave away the location there a little bit, but still, it's a lot of lost mining time. Oh, those two Banelings. Do you think he knows about them?
Oh no, Hero Marine's killing his own sensor tower, sorry, y'all. But as he was cleaning this up, he missed. Oh my goodness, the burrowed Banelings. Oh my God, it's turning into disaster. Gabe A-moved his Marines into the third, and he gunned down his own sensor tower. And then before the Dark Templars are looking for some magic. MaxPax also avoiding these Widow Mines, or at least to some degree.
Oh, the DTs were actually thwarted by that missile turret that he made earlier, but maybe Clem didn't notice that his army attacked those DTs? Well, who knows?
The one is a bit short. MaxPax derping a little bit here, trying to clean up these mines. And he just refuses to build a second observer. I find... Oh, wait, he does have a second ops. All right, it just popped. Okay, there it is. But I feel like vision is everything, especially when you play against a drop-happy Terran like MaxPax. As soon as he picked up all the Vikings, immediately queued up a Colossus. Because having 1 or 2 Colossi here would be very nice. Clem needs to make damn sure that he doesn't eat another big Purification Nova to the face. Clem knows that the army of MaxPax... MaxPax blowing up his own units there, running into his own Nova. That's a bit painful.
Yeah, I want Clem. And that you could tell that was some panic Novas going off there. Wow, how did Clem manage to do all this?
8 Marines at the both of our predictions were wrong, by the way, when it comes to the mothership. It's going strong, staying alive.
You know, I've heard so much about -400, and I just want to say, what propaganda. I tell you what, the 22 is a pretty damn close guess.
You could not have timed that any better.
Also, my secret to win these games is, of course, the French glasses. That's also like my secret weapon. And yeah, that's just pretty much it.
Well, now I know how to increase my micro potential. Clan, congratulations, you're the DreamHack champion.
Take out this Adept at least? No, it's not going to get the Adept. Is there anything at home to deal with that Adept? 2 Marines will pop out, should be fine. This Adept is extremely damaged already. This is a 4-gate blink, and this is not a good build against 4-gate blink. He can't lose this medevac. It is vitally important. He's gonna see that there's a lack of a third base, and he should run home. You need to run home right now, Clem. You can't be here for much longer. What are you doing? Okay.
It's still dangerous.
Yes, and keep that Reaper alive.
Raynor, I don't think will want to play any of those mid-game all-ins to try and close out this series, but Reaper's going to be charged looking for it. Well, not even mid-game, early game. The second gas did come down from Maru, so no third CC, not yet. And I mean, well, then I'm also going to be like, well, I don't expect a very fast fourth CC either. So what is going to be the change-up? And, well, for Raynor, we talked about this before, Beckett, saying like, well, does he invest in Overlord
He looks so slunk down, like so comfortable in his chair. Like, that is quite a relaxed posture. Oh, that is cute to start things off. This is something that SOS has been doing in pretty much every PvT that he's been playing, by the way. Just one of his first 12 probes immediately across the map to cause a little bit of chaos.
A lot of them are doing very obnoxious probe harassment, but then add the probe seems to be more of an SOS thing. And, well, this, I gotta say, is pretty much just an SOS thing. He's proxy 2-gating Hero Marine in his own base. This is just not something anyone else would try, and Hero Marine pretty much is going to be out of his comfort zone, even though he's on a 17-match winning streak against TVP. I can guarantee it's not TVP that looks like this.
Okay, when I said he does this a lot, I've never seen him do this, and I think Hero Marine's responding well. Maybe he needs to pull some more SCVs, because that second gateway, I think it is going to get up. Maybe he should switch already, because it's going to get cancelled, this one, I do believe, on the left, so switch.
Reaper hops in. I think it will really come down to, can Gabe get some damage done with his matter of fact? 2 mines. There are 16 probes in his mineral line. Parting is chasing the Reaper, is maybe chasing the no pull yet. This winter mine drop is going to hurt. My goodness, 15 out of 16 probes went down there. Well, if you talk about a good start for Gabe, hallelujah. They don't get any better than that.
Bloodthirsty game on either side, but yeah, it does feel like a few decent. One shot at least, but Need fires back. Oh my god, there's so many disruption balls.
It's going a little bit more in favor of SOS, but maybe, okay, nice lift with the Phoenix. That's obviously what the Phoenix are for. Gets rid of this base as well. Neve does not have the top left, does not have the gold, so keep that in mind. The Colossus gets hit by a disruptor as it was trying to protect from the Zealots running in. I mean, the Muslim, it's complete and utter chaos. Don't even know what part of this fight to talk about. The disruptor shots, the Colossus, the Zealots. I mean, disruptor shot there is big, and SOS drops a chunk of supply, but the Prism lasts for the warping, which means the Zealots show up, and they're going to be on top of the tech units here. I don't even know what that disruptor is aiming at. It gets lifted in the sky now as well, and it's Neve's supply that is... There's nothing special has to fight back. Usually, if you're down on workers, you can say, oh, but I've got the army to move across the map, force them to pull workers, right? And, like, you trade out your army supply for the worker difference. No, man, this is 10 army supply to Clem, 10 worker lead to Clem. This is going to be really tough. And that's why Special sent the Ravens across the map too, because he knows he needs damage. He's not in a game where he can just sit back and chill.
It's scary,
he needs to get things done. Yeah, it is scary.
Because, I mean, especially with the Cyclones that now, actually, 2 Specials, benefit. The Cyclones are moving out across the map with the Hellions, so there's not going to be a whole lot of anti-air over here to actually help deal with these Ravens. So now the Ravens are going to come on in. Clem definitely notices this, and he is going to already be able to force out an auto turret pretty early on, honestly.
Auto turret versus auto turret's fun. I love that auto turret, trying to zone the Ravens on the right-hand side. Special. Okay, he puts the better HP Raven.
Say, hey, I'm not taking a 4th base. I'm just going to go.
If they keep building the same units, though, I don't feel that Parting should die. Even if he made an investment in that Nexus, but I mean, Trap is doing the same thing. I think it really comes down to whether or not one of them wants to transition, or if they're just going to stay on this army comp forever. And I kind of like to see it, because I think these kinds of games can get very scrappy. Normally it's very hard. The Phoenix is dropping a little bit there. Did you see that? He actually... You sometimes lose energy. That's really funny. When you try to lift something, but then the unit blinks away immediately, you do lose the 50 energy on the Phoenix.
And you need to just push back. You're dipping below 100 supply. Like, all terrible signs. Trap absolutely loses this game. But you do see this type of army, and you're like, 10 minutes in, like, maybe I could have actually handled it had I had a concave, had I not thrown away the army like I did. Then he would have been able to buy more time, get disruptors. You see where I'm going with this. But instead, Serral was so overwhelmingly prepared for the push that it was like poking the bear. Serral was just like, oh, that's it? Okay, yeah, go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and attack you and kill you.
Yeah, Serral sips his water as he sips victory there in game number 1. He's even going to step away for a moment. But he's got to be feeling pretty confident after that first game. He, like you said, just feels like he had a full pulse on the entirety of that game. knew what was coming, was ultra prepared. And it wasn't even like Serral was going for the attack and he didn't have anything behind it, right? He had his hive on the way with the infestation pit done. He had like his 4-base setup and everything. He was actually at a decent worker count. Like there were a lot of things behind that. It felt like.
Remember, Serral has not been on like a baller economy the entire time. He's been sneaking in drones when he can. Good sniping the Disruptor to ensure doesn't hit his Ravagers, but Serral still only making army at 53 drones to 45 probes when Trap actually did save his Nexus. Okay,
Yeah,
I take that back. Never mind, just kidding. Getting hit in the face by 3 Disruptors.
Yeah, absolutely. Trap is going to be making his push in as Serral is starting to try and get up a few other pieces of tech. The Corrosive Bile is going to be able to land on a lot of these Disruptors as their hits are going off. This is the army that is just not going to be able to make it home in time. A nice bit of micro there with the Immortals, but we see that even as they fall, so does Trap.
Tackle 2, James. This is O-Tackle.
O-Tackle 2.
You didn't get trophies result there.
No, you didn't, but...
I mean, you did take me out in Aiken 5, or Code 5.
Yeah.
In Birmingham.
That was expected.
Oh my god. He got so lucky.